Yo people, Garrettadune here for another video, and this video is going to be in Farming Simulator 19. We're going to be opening up a brand new warehouse. So this is a series that I've done before and it was a ton of fun. So we've now switched maps, switched locations, and we got to bring some equipment over so we can start functioning as a business. Let's go ahead and head on out. We're going to be going over to the shop area. Now there's a bunch of different stuff. We're going to be grabbing some equipment that can move big containers, but we obviously also need our smaller forklifts. Now some of the equipment we will be moving is oversized, hence why it says oversized load on our truck. We're going to head on in, just going to make a right hand turn. So for today, this is all of the equipment we are trying to transport. There are quite a few different pieces to this operation. To start off, let's get this big one out of the way. This is our truck that can hold big containers on the back. I wanted to get this for those heavier transports just because it will handle the job a bit better. So this will just park up right over here. Now that our trailer is extended at its max length, I'm going to try fitting this John Deere on the back. Now I know this is not green, but this is in fact a John Deere. I just wanted as many vehicles as possible to have the same kind of color scheme. Just leave this right on the back. I'm actually going to lower the forks a bit. Now we should be able to throw down some straps and raise the back ramp, and there you guys can tell our steering assist trailer is working perfectly. Before we hit the road, we got to turn on our beacons just because this is such a large load, and obviously we're going to be going at a much slower speed than some of the other vehicles out there. It's a pretty straight shot down, besides for when we turn in to the warehouse road. If you guys wouldn't mind dropping a like on this video, it helps out a ton and make sure that other people will see it. We're just gonna leave this right over here. So we're back at this warehouse and our load is shifting around quite a bit. Gonna be very careful when making these final turns. I'm a little bit worried that we're not gonna make it up this hill. Let's give it a shot though and see what this truck can do. It actually is handling it pretty well. That wasn't too bad. I'm really impressed. And now all that's left to do is lower down the back ramps and we can drive off all of the vehicles. So here we go. The John Deere is coming off first, and I want to try bringing this inside. So we're going to open up garage bay number 4. This is likely not going to be the permanent location, but I'm just going to throw it over this way so it's kind of out of the way of other things we're moving. Let's also turn on the lights so we can see what's going on in here. Now we got the man truck off of the trailer, and this will just kind of stay outside for the time being. I think loading bay number 6 is a great location. Now we can fold up the trailer. Alright, we are back at the shop. Now that we're back here, let's start loading up another full load. I'm going to take some of these semi trucks, but there's a good chance only 2 of them will fit. We'll try our absolute best though to get as many on as possible. Alrighty, here we go. And yep, just leave that there. Now that I've extended out, we can fit a second one on. So we'll go right behind it, leaving as little space as possible. Uh-oh, this is an issue. We don't have enough space. I'm gonna try putting the rear loader on there. It's quite large as well, but obviously the front end does raise up to save a little bit of space. I'm just worried that we're not going to be able to pull this because this is a very, very heavy load. So the good news is that we've successfully gotten onto the trailer. Now, are we able to pull this thing? I'm obviously turning my beacons back on, and let's get on moving. Okay. No issues at all. Maybe a little bit of a slower startup, but we're going to be able to get to a reasonable cruising speed. We'll stop here. Whoa, what is my truck doing? That was weird. Did you guys see the tilt? I'm going to look in third person this time, making sure we aren't tipping on our side or anything crazy. You know what? I think it's just so much weight that our back wheels are getting a little bit of lift. Okay, we are here. Let's turn on in. This was a very bad decision trying to move this much weight. We were really risking it, and yes, we got here in one piece, but if we were to do this 5 or 10 times, I don't think we would have the same results. Now this is going to be the true test. Are we able to get up this steep ramp? I don't have too much faith in it, but we haven't failed to drive yet. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, we're struggling a bit, but we have, I think, successfully got in here. And here's what I was kind of talking about. So we have so much weight that because this is on the back part of the ramp and this is on level ground, we're lifting up in the middle. The engine of this semi-truck is not able to weigh the trailer down enough. Oh geez, why am I going backwards? Why am I going backwards? Oh no! Come on, keep going, keep going. There we are. We'll just stop right over here and lower down the back ramp. Then we can unload. And I'm not even going to put it in the other area. I want to leave it outside in an open spot since we're going to be having to access this all across our land. I didn't really do the best job at explaining that, so I was just kind of talking about leaving it somewhere around here. So no matter where we are on the property, if we're at the furthest bay that way or the furthest bay this way, it's right in the middle. Now it's time to get the semi-truck off of here, and this truck is just going to be left in loading bay number 7. Our property is still under construction, so I can actually just kind of cut through here. Once we are fully operational, the final back fence will be built. But either way, I'm heading over to the shop, and I'll see you guys once we are there. Hello, what's up? I'm currently recording. Hey, what's up? I'm at home. I'm in the middle of recording a video. I can't make this stuff up. 2 times during this drive back, I got phone calls from people, and I never get phone calls. Like, I'll get text messages, but who even calls anymore? But either way, we are back here and we can load up some more vehicles. Now I'm not quite sure what we're going to be loading up because we know we can't fit 2 of these semis together. This is probably a bad idea, but let's see if I just ramp this thing. Doesn't seem to be working. What if I use my super strength? Okay, it's not a pretty load, but I think this will work. Now we have plenty of room for another truck. So let's go ahead and load this up right behind it. There we go. Perfect. I guess I didn't even have to drive that far forward. I wonder what the horn on this sounds like. It kind of sounds like a boat, but that is really cool. I know that anyone would get out of the way if they were hearing that right behind them. Then again, there are some really weird people in this world who don't even move if a fire truck's behind them, so I could be wrong. Can drive on up here. Whoa! Okay, I almost hit into that. I'm gonna do this all in first person. Hopefully our alignment's good. Yep, seems like it. Wow, we really don't have much space to move around. Let's try putting it right beside the other trucks. This is a very weird view, but it kind of works. Gotta love what mods can do to the game. Stop right there. Hey, that was some pretty good parking. Now this is gonna be a little bit weird to take off. Gonna definitely feel it in the cab. Try getting a bit of speed, and go, 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 go. Boom, there we are. Just wanted to make sure that the front end wasn't gonna get too scraped up. I say that as if we didn't scratch the entire thing when we loaded it. Let's get this thing back in number 9. Another great parking job by Garrett Plays. Yes, I did just compliment myself. It's been a very lonely past year. I don't really like this whole pandemic thing. Finally, we can pick up the last load of today. There are definitely going to be more pieces of equipment we need in the future. So if you have any recommendations, drop a comment on this video, let me know. And if I choose your comment and end up buying something for that reason, then I'll definitely shout you out. Let's try backing this thing up onto the trailer. There we go. Nice and slow. Don't got to do anything too crazy. Let's grab the forklift now. Here we go. Watch out. I'm coming on through. All right. I'll just leave that right there. I know this isn't realistic, but I'm going to adjust the trailer's length since we don't need this much space, and it will make it a bit easier to drive. If you want to download this warehouse, it's actually public, made by Exley. He has posted many things in Expendables modding in the past, but this can be downloaded through that Facebook group or on Mod Network. Those look beautiful beside each other. If only we got it in blue. So that's the end of this video. Why not click the secret video in the top right corner? But first, make sure to subscribe and click the thumbs up button down below. That's also where you can find my Discord server in the description. There are many different links, such as my Twitter, Instagram, Patreon page, merchandise store, and even the Garrett Plays membership link. You guys are awesome. Bye bye.